Waves of change. Mia stood at the edge of Lake Bluewater, a hidden gem just outside of Green Valley. The quiet waves lapped at the shore, mirroring her restless thoughts. Her ex Jade had left her 2 weeks ago, and today Mia was determined to show the world, and herself, that she was doing just fine. With her hair tied in a messy bun and her favorite deep blue bikini that matched the lake, Mia walked toward her kayak. The breeze was stronger than usual, but she was here for more than just a serene paddle. She wanted a distraction, something that would help her forget the ache in her chest. Jade had loved kayaking, and every paddle stroke reminded Mia of the adventures they'd shared. But today, this was about Mia reclaiming something for herself. The parking lot was nearly empty this early in the morning. A few early risers already out on the lake. Mia set up her GoPro, intending to capture a few photos she could post later. Maybe a candid smile would make Jade see what she was missing. She glanced at the sky, clear with no signs of a storm, and felt a slight surge of confidence. Just a few hours on the lake, she whispered, more to herself than to anyone. Strapping on her life jacket, she launched her kayak into the water. The breeze caught her immediately, a gentle reminder that nature didn't care about her plans. As she paddled further from the shore, Mia tried to focus on the peace of the lake, but Jade's absence felt heavy in the kayak with her. She was about halfway across the lake when she realized how far she'd drifted. The wind had picked up, pulling her further into the center. She planted her paddle deep, trying to turn back toward the shore, but the current wasn't letting her go so easily. "Great," she muttered under her breath. The once clear lake now looked endless and unforgiving. Her arms ached from paddling against the current, and her anxiety began to rise. Just as Mia was debating whether to call for help, she heard a voice. "Need some help?" It came from her left, startling her out of her thoughts. She turned to see a woman in a canoe paddling smoothly through the choppy water. Her face was shaded by a wide-brimmed hat, but there was no mistaking those piercing eyes. Kelsey. Mia had dated her briefly the previous year before things fizzled out. Kelsey was always calm, composed, and kind, a complete opposite of Mia's chaotic energy. Mia had been the one who ended things, feeling like they didn't have enough chemistry to last. But now here she was, offering help at just the right moment. I'm fine," Mia called back, though her trembling arm said otherwise. Kelsey raised an eyebrow, clearly unconvinced. "You're drifting pretty far. How about I tow you back?" Mia hesitated. The last thing she wanted was to look weak, especially in front of Kelsey. But the more she tried to paddle, the clearer it became that she wasn't getting anywhere. Finally, with a resigned sigh, she nodded. Kelsey expertly maneuvered her canoe closer, tossing Mia a tow line. "Tie this to your kayak and I'll pull you in." Once they were connected, Mia sat back, feeling an odd mix of gratitude and embarrassment. "Thanks. I didn't realize how strong the current was." "No worries," Kelsey replied with a smile. "It happens to the best of us." As they paddled back to shore, the tension slowly eased. Kelsey's calm demeanor and the rhythmic motion of the water soothed Mia's nerves. She found herself watching Kelsey more than the shore, remembering why she'd been drawn to her in the first place. Kelsey had always been reliable, steady, and grounded, qualities Mia now realized she needed more than the thrill she'd once chased. "Why are you out here so early?" Mia asked, trying to make conversation. Kelsey shrugged. "I come here often. Helps clear my mind." "You?" Mia chuckled softly. "Honestly, I was trying to get some photos to make my ex jealous." Kelsey laughed, a sound that warmed Mia's chest. "Yeah, I've been there. Did it work?" "Not really," Mia admitted, smiling sheepishly. "I ended up needing to be rescued instead." Kelsey gave her a knowing look. "Maybe it's a sign that you don't need to prove anything to anyone." Mia thought about that for a moment. Maybe Kelsey was right. Jade was in the past, and all the energy Mia had spent trying to prove her worth to someone else could be better used on herself. By the time they reached the shore, Mia felt lighter. She untied the tow line and pulled her kayak onto the beach. "Thanks again for saving me," she said, brushing the damp hair from her face. Kelsey smiled. "Anytime. But next time, maybe we can plan to meet here instead of you needing to be rescued." Mia felt a warmth spread through her chest, different from the fleeting excitement she used to chase. "I'd like that." As Kelsey turned to leave, Mia watched her go, feeling something she hadn't in a long time: hope. Maybe it wasn't about the photos or the likes on social media. Maybe it was about finding someone who would always show up, no matter how far Mia drifted.